Until you've experienced losing a loved one, either a parent or a child or a spouse, you don't really understand how important hospice is.
Well, hi, and what a special day. A special day for Alina Hospice and the J.A. Wedum Foundation. We are breaking ground today on a dream, a vision. The Alina J.A. Hospice facility is at this moment a reality.
Breaking ground today, it's so exhilarating that we now are actually sticking a shovel in the ground. We're going to see a building, and all the hard work of everybody is coming to fruition.
The facility is a little bit over 18,000 square feet. It's probably going to be the largest hospice house in the state of Minnesota. What we were really trying to do is we were trying to deinstitutionalize the facility. We really wanted to create a warm, homey-like atmosphere.
I think I'm just most proud that we're able to do this, that we've had so many well-meaning people who have donated their money and their time in the creation of this. Alina patients and other patients will be well served.
In 1966, we got married. I mean, he was my best friend besides my husband.
My mom was a nurse, actually a nursing student. They had 6 kids, and I remember there were 2 things that she basically drilled home to us when we were growing up. One was that you'd finish college, that you'd find a way to get through college because they didn't have that opportunity. But the more important thing is that you need to make a difference.
He always went downtown and got the Wall Street Journal. And he said, Beth, this is done in Russian. You know, I just can't read this. And I said, well, John, for heaven's sakes, go see your eye doctor. They did an MRI, and he was diagnosed with brain cancer. He got everything in order to make sure that the girls and I didn't have to deal with any loose ends.
My mom was diagnosed with chronic leukemia roughly 10 years before she passed away. She was the matriarch of our family, a very important kind of leader for our family. When my mom was in the final, I'd say, month or 2 of her life, her first reaction was to deny it and to be somewhat upset about it. That she did go through the stages of grieving, and she had a very hard time with it. She was not ready, and she didn't want to die in a hospital.
Our doctor suggested we call hospice. And Dana and I just thought, well, we can take care of them. And we were both wearing out. And finally I followed the doctor's orders and called hospice and realized I waited way too long. They gave John more peace of mind, I think. And one day John said to me, what do people do that can't stay home? And have them come into their home, because that was his desire, was to stay home. But that's a tough one because, you know, Alina doesn't have a residential, and there's just a handful in the cities. And he said, well, you know, maybe we should do something.
My mom, she did die in hospice. She died at home. Her desire ultimately to die at home and not be in a hospital. Not that she didn't get great hospital care, she did. So she passed away at home with her family around her, her hospice coordinator with her. That's what everybody deserves in this community.
If John was here, he would be really, really, really proud.
I plead with the community. If you don't know anything about hospice, find out about it, because someday everybody's going to need it.
You know, I think what my mom would say to all of us, to me or to anybody that she came in contact with, it was kind of what I heard as a kid, to make a difference. You just stand up for something, get behind something, believe in something that makes a difference for our community. And boy, I got to tell you, we're doing it at Alina. Every day we do it with our mission, but particularly right now with this hospice, we are living to her expectations of making a difference. And that's really what it would be all about.